What's up, guys? This is Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs, and today we're going to talk about Dannis Jackson, another transfer coming to Mizzou in the transfer portal. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All right, guys, so Saturday was kind of a big official visit weekend for Mizzou, and there's, to this point, as we film this, at least 2 commitments. David has a video about Joe Moore, who committed, but the first one was Dannis Jackson, who is coming to the Tigers from Ole Miss. He is a wide receiver, 6 foot, 170 pounds, from Sumrall, Mississippi. Rivals ranks him as a 5.8 rated 4-star as a transfer, so that's not his high school rating. They've got transfer ratings now. In his career at Ole Miss, 19 catches, 324 yards, and a pair of touchdowns. So he's played, but he did not play in 2022. He entered the transfer portal in early September, right before the season started. And he has 2 years of eligibility remaining. As far as offer lists and such, he's one of the transfers that just didn't really post anything, and we don't know. Really, the big takeaway here is Missouri's wide receiver room just keeps adding depth and potential. And I know there might be some angst about, well, hey, wide receivers are great, but, who's going to give them the ball? Or doesn't matter who's going to try to throw the football if they've got 2 seconds and they're running for their lives and all that. Well, just because you're recruiting a wide receiver doesn't mean you're not recruiting offensive linemen or potentially a quarterback. So I think, well, yes, we want to see Missouri going after offensive linemen and improving the offense in that regard. You look for any opportunity to make your team better, regardless of position. And Missouri's done that. You have to do something. Missouri did lose 2 receivers in the transfer portal, in Toski Dove and Dominic Lovett, both of whom will face Missouri, as a side note, Dove at Memphis and Lovett at Georgia. So, yeah, adding anybody, really, is very important. And if you're looking at Dannis Jackson, you're not going to find a wide receiver right now who has more potential, I think. So it's a good get for Missouri. It's not the most vital position of need, but that doesn't matter in terms of adding a receiver. We'll see. I think that's the biggest question about this offseason is what's going to happen with quarterback and offensive line. Well, it just gets that much easier when you've got stud after stud on the outside. So maybe that helps. We'll see. That's all I've got, guys. I looked for film, not a whole lot out there. I looked at his Twitter, did not see anything about tweeting offers or anything of the sort. So all we know is we've got an Ole Miss wide receiver coming to Mizzou. I think that's good. Thanks for checking us out. See you guys next time.